Alright, hey guys, it's a beautiful day here in Richmond again. I am just heading over to Burnaby Kawasaki right now for my scheduled, not maintenance, but remember how I said last time I went to get my hit and run stuff fixed? They inspected my bike and saw that the steering bearing is factory tightened, over tightened, and that occurs in some Ninja 300s, they told me, and they could cover that under warranty. And so we scheduled it for today to go in and get it fixed, and that's why I'm heading over there right now. My appointment is at 11. It's currently 10:22, and yeah, I really don't have to be rushed to get there. I hope I plan my time accordingly. It really depends on the highway traffic. The highway traffic is the one to really make the calls here. Sometimes it takes me just like 30 minutes to get over there. Sometimes it takes me an hour if the traffic is jammed on the highway. So yeah, really nice service over at Burnaby Kawasaki, so shout out to them, because I never had one bad experience with them yet. I have nothing bad to say about them. And that's also where I bought my Ninja 300 too. I bought this bike brand new, put on like over 5,000 kilometers on it now. Actually, I don't know if that's a lot for a season or not, but it's about, the season's not even over. I still got like a month and a half of insurance on this thing. So yeah, I actually ride quite a bit. But I do feel like I'm starting to get overconfident on this bike. Not that I'm outgrowing it, because I'm still learning a lot. Okay. There you go. Yeah, I'm still learning a lot on this bike. There are times when I still make mistakes, and this bike is really forgiving and allowed me to correct for those mistakes. So yeah. Well, the other thing of why I'm not upgrading is because I don't have the finances to do so. But because of that, I'm learning a lot, so it's a win-win situation. Don't have to spend more on it. But yeah, the power end of this, after 5,000 kilometers, you do feel like it lacks a bit of power unless you bring it all the way up in the revs. You do wish that you have that extra oomph on the bottom, on the low end. But it beats most cars, and it can hold its ground against a lot of other, like all the sporty cars that would want to, you know, I don't want to use the word race, but want to compete with you. So you could hold your ground against them. It's not a problem. So yeah, I'll check in with you guys when I arrive at Burnaby Kawasaki. So yeah, I'm back, guys. I arrived here at Burnaby Kawasaki store here on Edmonds and 8th. Yeah, Edmonds and 8th. Just gonna go down to the service department and tell them that I'm here. Hand over the keys probably and be on my way to get things fixed, as well as wander around this area for a bit. Ooh, see, I love coming to the bike shop. Get to see all these awesome bikes. ZX6R. Bunch of other bikes I don't know. That's a 300 with Pazzo levers, just wheel levers. So yeah, all right. Hey guys, I'm back. Annabelle just got Annabelle back from the shop, and everything seems to be in perfect working order. Another job well done, Burnaby Kawasaki. Yeah, this time I'm getting her steering bearings fixed. So yeah, since I'm getting her steering bearing fixed, there should be... Oh, it's actually a lot easier to turn. My handlebars are much easier to turn. That's awesome. So yeah. With that said, why is no one going? I don't even know. Can I turn now? I'll say yes. Why the heck not? Annabelle is so easy to turn now. Yeah, I got to chat with some of the Burnaby Kawasaki staff as I was waiting. Initially, I didn't wait in the store. I just went around the area to check things out. Stopped by a Waves coffee shop. Sat there for like a good hour and a half-ish. And then, yeah, I went to the other side of the store. And, whatchamacallit? Yeah, sat down at a park. Basically found a park and sat down there. And then had lunch. Went back to the store because it's about time. Like the staff told me it's going to take about 2.5 hours to 3 hours. In the end, it took about just a tiny bit over 3 hours. That's fine. They're just giving me estimates for the time anyways, and they're all busy people. I understand that. As long as it gets fixed and done within a reasonable amount of time. So I ended up going back to the store, put down my stuff in their care, put down my helmet for them to take care of. And then went back upstairs to where all the accessories are, so all the bikes, or even the bike shop itself. Went back upstairs to the bikes, the helmets, the shoes, the jackets, everything, checked those out, finished checking those out, talked with the staff, and yeah, he's like, "Are you playing the waiting game?" I'm like, "Yeah, it sucks." He's like, "Yeah, I know that feeling." Because no one likes to wait around for their motorcycle to get fixed or downtime or anything like that. You just want to be out there and ride. We all know that feeling. They're really cool people, real easy to talk to. Yeah, and then we got into a discussion of what I am riding, because they don't know which bike I'm waiting for, and I just told them I'm waiting for the 300. And they're like, "Oh, that's a good bike." Obviously they're gonna say it's a good bike because it's Kawasaki and their own bike. So yeah, chatted with them a bit. Why are you going so slow? Oh, horrible. Yeah, and I told him that since I'm still a student, I don't have the finances, but I'm looking to upgrade when I do have the money to upgrade to a 636, the Kawasaki 636. And he's like, "Yeah, that's also an awesome bike." Recommended actually, since I'm moving up from the 300 to go with the 650 instead. But he's not like hard on pushing me into it. He has suggested it because some people, not that they couldn't adapt to the power or anything, but riding style of the 300 is just in between the riding style is just in between the Super Sport and the Sport Touring, which is a 650 and a 636. So he's like, depending on which style you are more comfortable with, you could go with either. Obviously with the 4-stroke engine of the 636, it's going to be a much higher power delivery versus the 650, which is still a V-twin. So yeah, he gave me that suggestion and I take it seriously. But I personally, just the look and all, I would still be going for the 636 because I am more of a super sport kind of guy. But that's still my reference right now. It's really, yeah, nothing too much. And before leaving, the staff actually asked me to come back in about 1,000K to make sure everything's in working order. And that's gonna be, I assume, free of charge because they're checking their own work. Like the steering bearings I'm talking about. Yeah, everything should still be in working order, or everything to make sure everything's in working order. And that's really nice of him to remind me of, because the last thing you want is for the steering bearings to either A, come off, which then you lose your steering completely and you're screwed. I think maybe, I don't even know my bike parts. I'm just BSing all of this right now, going off of what I think I know. Yeah, or B, it's gonna get over tightened again and they'll need readjustments again. But right now, since the fix, getting back to the fix actually, the steering's a lot lighter. It's just a little push and I can go left and right before I actually sort of need to muscle it out a bit. Just a tiny bit. I'm not, like they were over tightened and I just had to muscle it a bit, not an insane amount. But now with it being fixed and properly adjusted, it's actually very light and easy to rotate. See? I think they left a bit of grease down there though. Oh well. It's all good. And they marked up my thingamabob here. These are all natural wear and tears in my book. So no problems there. Come on, light, turn. I am burning in this cloudy sky. Yes. But with this easier steering though, I have a feeling it's easier to high side now, because then it's easier for the wheel to get grabbed and throw you over the bike. That's just personal thoughts though. I'm not sure if that's exactly how it works. I should also, I think, maybe start a series of how to ride videos. Don't know if that's gonna happen though, because I'm still a relatively new rider, but I do know the basic concepts of riding. So like gear shifting, going up and down the gears, rev matching to come down, flipping, rev matching and to go down and speed up, like acceleration wise, things like that. I don't know if I'll do that series. I also have a friend who really started, or not really started bugging me about it, but who has asked me before to teach him how to ride on my bike, on Annabelle. And I agreed at first, but after seeing his sort of, he doesn't have a license. He didn't even take the motorcycle license yet. Not even L for motorcycles. And B, he's not exactly a strong guy, so if he stalls and gets surprised by the jolt of stalling, he might just drop Annabelle. Of course, before teaching him, I'll be like, if anything happens, you're paying for the damages and all that, and if he agrees, then yeah, but it's still gonna be a bummer for me to have to take it into the shop for several hours, or even a day, and I'm not sure if I want to be doing such things. So I'm really torn about it, because I did promise him before, but whether or not I pull through with that, because I was not thinking straight when I promised him, obviously, then that's a different matter. What do you guys think? Should I teach my friend how to ride? Keep in mind that he doesn't have his license. And I just asked him, I was like, why don't you just take your license first? He's like, but it's so expensive. And I'm like, why are you learning to ride? Because it's just going to get more expensive from then on to A, get your gear, B, take the course, which I highly recommend, C, to get a bike, and D, insurance and maintenance. These are all very costly things in motorcycling, something you have to keep in mind when getting into motorcycling. What I did not keep in mind, or what I did keep in mind, but what I underestimated as I went into riding, is the fact that maintenance is not cheap. Maintenance is actually what you would spend most of your money on, I would say, is chain maintenance, because your chain is supposed to be clean and lubed every about 800 kilometers or so. Some people cheat and just go 1,000 kilometers instead. Not a problem by me because it's not my bike. But so far, I basically re-lube it every time. I would re-lube it every time I get Annabelle washed. Anytime I wash Annabelle, that's when I would re-lube it and clean the chain. If I'm lazy, I'll just spray on the lube again and wipe that dry or let that sit. If I'm not lazy, then I'll actually clean the bike, or clean the bike, wait for it to dry, clean the chain, and re-lube the chain. The entire process takes about, including washing the bike, takes about 2 hours to do. So it's actually quite a hassle, but obviously washing the bike itself only takes about 30 minutes, somewhere there. It's really nothing if you want to keep your bike sparkling clean. And there's really nothing more satisfying than riding on a very shiny bike, personally at least. So yeah, I am now on Highway 91 heading back to Richmond, back home. So I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.